Henry.
How are you, Piers?
I'm very good. Let's get our way
Let's go.
to KartMasters.
Excellent. I know it's the first weekend in August. It's time. I still get excited about it after all these years, but this is going to be your first KartMasters behind the microphone. But
Yes.
you've been there as a driver a few times, haven't you?
Yeah, my first KartMasters since 2018. I raced in 2017 and 2018 in Senior X30. I've watched on from a distance, but haven't actually been back since. So from the other side of the screen, shall we say?
Yeah.
But we've got a little journey to get to the hotel.
But also it gives us a chance to talk about a couple of drivers in each class, maybe that that are ones to watch. The youngest to be our Micro Max drivers and our Water Swift restricted drivers. I would say, Daniel Ferguson, Chester Fawkes, two drivers to really watch. Neither of them drive for the big traditional cadet juggernauts. There are two young ladies though in the micro class division that I think have got a chance to change that. We've got young Attika Mia from India. I think her nickname is the Queen of Kashmir. She won a heat race at the Rotax International Trophy a couple of weeks ago at Le Mans in France. First time ever a young lady has done that. And there's another young lady, and that's Australia's Ava Lawrence.
Okay.
Nickname is Billy, but which she doesn't like apparently. But she'll have a good team behind her. She's got that little bit of extra experience, in Micromax. And of course, let's say Micromax, we've got an international trophy winner. The Oakley, Josh Cook, winning it for KR Sport. So, yeah, in that respect, I think we got potential for another female winner. Don't count on Ava Lawrence. She very determined young lady, and of course there are several drivers doing double duty, and like we all the time at KartMasters, there are drivers that do the two classes. You'll see drivers doing Water Swift Restricted and Micromax.
Yes.
Luke Millwood, there's another one to watch. Luke Millwood, he won Trent Valley Kart Club's Driver of the Year last year.
Yes.
Did Luke.
Great young driver.
We've only ever had two. Two double duty winners: Ben Barnacoat and Noah Wolf. Can you imagine when you were driving, doing like you did Senior Rotax and Senior X30?
I don't think I had the capacity for that, Henry.
Mental, physical, or financial, any of the above.
Yes, there we go.
It's going to be hot. Should be hot. Very physical. It takes a lot out of you as a driver, doesn't it?
And a lot out of your tyres.
So we've covered the youngest two classes, Water Swift Restricted. I wouldn't put you on the spot to say, pick a winner, but I would say that probably in Water Swift Restricted, Alfie Davidson and Fusion, they're the drivers to beat. But like we said, Chester Fawkes, Daniel Ferguson, those two drivers, ones to watch in Water Swift Restricted. In Micromax, we've got our first international champion, Josh Cook, but then ones to watch, Alfie May came second, the zip kart in the international trophy, but then our two to watch maybe, or ones to watch in Micromax, Attika Mia and Ava Lawrence. But then of course you move up to the inter class, and it's the numbers. I think there's only going to be one grid of the Water Swift Inters.
Yes.
Inter Water Swift non-restricted. British Championship leader Will Green is obviously going to be there. He seems to be a Sunday specialist, which is very, very important.
Sunday is the day. It doesn't matter where you finish after the intermediate classification. Doesn't matter where you finish the pre-final. Favourites,
for Water Swift Inter. Well, again, you've got Will Green, you've got Jarlath Sayer, you've got Finley Lines. They're the drivers who are leading and contending for the British Championship. But two names I'll throw out there for you: Austin Gibson,
go on then,
and Zdeněk Babicek.
Yes,
he's finished the top 6 in Micromax in the world before, so he is a very, very tidy driver.
Absolutely no slouch there.
But of course, Austin Gibson, he dominated a lot of things in Water Swift Restricted. He's moved up this year, and I think it's only the last couple of weeks he suddenly it's clicked.
Yeah. Also, I've taken a wrong turn, Henry. I'm just going to whip around here.
Oh right.
I need to be paying attention to my directions.
Well,
I'm getting so engrossed in.
But Lincoln's is a lovely part of the world. Why not look at a little bit more of it? Minimax. Wow. We got some of the best Minimax drivers in the world.
Minimax is strong this year.
Albert Friend, Could you look past Albert Friend as a favourite? Well, if you're Emerson McAndrew-Uren, who came second to Albert in the Rotax International Trophy, you'll be saying, you know, yep, we can beat Albie. Jensen Chalk's there. He's the reigning Micromax Grand Finals champion. Yeah, there's so many goods. But I would say my drivers to watch, ones to watch in Minimax, Tom Reed. Tom, he's a teammate in Strawberry Racing to Albie and to Jensen Chalk. He has shown flashes of brilliance. And I'll throw one more name into it in our ones to watch, Jack Collinson.
Yes.
Anglo-Latvian driver from Hartlepool to Riga. I mean, you know,
Same thing, right?
Very, very similar places, both in lots of ways. If under the pressure, they can make those right decisions, there are ones to watch. But, you know, favourites of the class, the Friend, Chalk, McAndrew-Uren, Taylor, you know, there you go. Stacked, absolutely stacked. Then you get on to, I mean, I haven't even mentioned the likes of Finley Lights. You know,
Finley Lights has come into a great run of form recently. Of course, double Super Prix winner just a couple of weeks ago.
Double Super Prix winner, won recent round in Miami at Shellington with an absolute clinic of overtaking. Let's move on to juniors.
Yes, the teenagers.
Junior Rotax, I mean, just getting into the main event is going to be a problem. The same looking at X30 Junior, well, double duty. There'll be drivers doing double duty. Junior Rotax. My initial thought, when I said, oh, Henry, pick a driver to watch that you might not automatically assume would be up there. Lizzie Mentier. Driving for Dan Holland. So,
of course, one of the best teams. We know that.
The kit will be good. Last year, she's got that Alpha Live clip, flipped at the first corner, got out, turned her car back over, tried to get back in it and go.
Absolutely no messing around there, was there?
And recently out in Europe, she raced as seniors. It really, I think that has helped her a lot. Cole Denham, one to watch. You'd expect him to be a pre-race favourite, but after being so good the last 2 years, and of course being last year's Minimax champion, it's not been a great start to the years. Other names to watch, okay, favourites. Harry Bartle in Junior Rotax has been superb, you know, all year. I'm looking down. I mean, yeah, Harrison Whitcomb, I think would be a favourite. There's other drivers. Theo Palmer, there's one to watch. Really quick driver from the UAE, driving for the XL Motorsport team. Other ones to watch, Leon Hasty, very fast.
I'm looking forward to the juniors, actually, because often the juniors produce some of the best racing.
Junior X30 Junior, Junior X30, I'm not quite sure what we're calling it, which comes first nowadays. I mean, okay, the reigning independent champion, Taylor Orridge, will come into it as the favourite, I'm sure, even though he's just switched teams and chassis. Harrison Mackie, another favourite. So with the FIA driver rankings, you know, Harrison Mackie arrives with Fusion behind him as the British Championship leader, winning the Miami X30 Euro Series as well. But he is officially ranked the #1 Junior X30 driver in the world. Cue Jeremy Clarkson. In the world. Yeah, there we go.
I think you can do it a bit better than I can.
In the world.
There you go.
There we go. But another driver, we talked about drivers that it clicks halfway through the year. George Edgar for Mick Barrett Racing in Junior X30. He is my one to watch. If Johnny Edgar were to cross that line on Sunday, George. Sorry, very good. See,
there's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them, but they all begin with J. If George Edgar crosses the line first on Sunday, there will be tears. Not just from you, not just from me, but there'll be tears from family, the team. You know, that team. You know, Mick Barrett. You know, Dan Barrett. You know, they lost their mum, Mick's wife, this year. That would be an emotional moment for all the right reasons.
Absolutely.
Mondi Junior Canini. There's another one. Riley Cranen is in the mix. So ones to watch. I mean, okay, favourites. Yeah, Harrison Mackie. You know. Let's not
statistically would be so.
Harrison Mackie and Taylor Orridge.
Why don't we actually close the door that's open as well?
Oh,
That's that one. There we go.
Ah.
There we go. Oh no, it's not. It's the one behind you. Are you able to find that one?
Manoeuvre.
Yes, that's the one.
That's the hammer.
Right then, seniors, of course. Every year, senior racing, just drama.
Yep, loads of drama. You raced the Senior X30.
I did.
So it's a class as close to your heart.
Yeah, close racing. Very, very hard to make it through to the final because this year, lots of drivers in both classes.
Huge entries. I mean, let's start off. Senior X30, favourite, got to be Gus Lawrence. You'll probably hate me for saying that. Yeah, but,
he's got the GP plate.
He's the reigning champion, reigning double British champion. I think he is still leading the British Championship. You know, I think he's going to have lots of main rivals. You know, Kate McQueen. He's going to have Macaulay Bishop, and he's going to have Cian Garrity. Cian Garrity, probably the breakout star of 2024
really
in that
stepped
class.
up.
Yeah, own team, so family-run teams. They ones to watch. Try Gabriel Still. I mean, out of cars now. He doesn't do much karting. He's come back into karting. Yeah, okay, he finished runner-up last year, but he's a double Junior X30 Miami World Finals winner.
Yes.
Only driver to win 2 Miami World Series finals in junior.
Yep.
I mean,
came so close in Junior X30 a couple of years ago as well.
Yep. I'm just looking there. You got, Fred Green, Aaron Brown, Vismo International, Henry Gregory, Uncle Tyrone, all that.
Henry Gregory is an outside shout for a Senior X30, especially for me as well.
Yeah,
I think.
one to watch. Yeah, Henry, absolutely. I mean, I'm just looking at the end of that list. Here's a couple of wild cards. Ella Stevens from KZ2 into Caden McQueen coming back. Double champion, Air Force One, Harry Blatton. He's one to watch. So, would I say he's a favourite? Oh, no, but only because he's not in the seats competitively week in, week out anymore.
That does.
It makes a difference.
Makes a difference.
Sam Shaw's coming back from car racing for this. And then you've got, the international drivers, wow. I mean, we've got Saka Almasherji, Piotr Jurovic, Natalia Dabek, Oscar Repetto, Rashan Chigarimbo is coming back from saloon car racing, and here's one that you'll like saying. Try this one, Emilio Vanderberger.
Nice.
That's a great. Commentators love surnames with at least 13 letters in them. Last but by no means least, Senior Rotax. Well, I mean, let's talk about this. Caden McQueen. Teddy Pritchard-Williams.
Yes. Teddy's been rapid this year.
Teddy's been rapid, and I know that this is probably Teddy's last year in karting, and so he's desperate for this. Super Ted is
now
absolutely desperate. Yeah.
People always say it's their last year at KartMasters.
Yeah.
They come back.
Of course they do, but I mean, that's a good thing, the slightly worrying thing, because Teddy is so desperate. Guy Cunnington, obviously, ex-British champion, GP plate holder, he's got to be a favourite. Outside chances, ones to watch. Harry Hannon. Harry the Lion. From the UAE, just done a lot of racing in the UK, always with Jack Dex. I'm assuming he might be with Jack Dex. I don't know who he's running with this year. Harry Hannon, not a driver that would jump off the list of potential winners, of sort of favourites, but is one of my ones to watch.
Not many, actually, over the years, not many foreign drivers have come over and actually managed to have success at KartMasters.
No, Marco Ardigo did, Jamie Day did, but I think if we're going to get an overseas winner, Jaden Tien, Dutchman, drive for Dan Holland Racing.
Of course, Dan Holland know how to win a KartMasters Grand Prix.
Yep, the favourite, Macaulay Bishop, another favourite to win.
You can't count on Macaulay Bishop these days.
Macaulay Bishop has lost more GP plates than he's won. It's all or nothing with Macaulay, all or nothing.
But that's why we love watching him.
And of course, if KartMasters is going to be famous for some really wild, insane, dramatic overtakes, who is the king of overtaking? Macaulay Bishop.
Macaulay Bishop. We've seen that this year, of course.
But you know me. I love a good privateer. I love a.
You chatted to me when I was a privateer.
Because I bang on and go. So my last one to watch in senior road tax is James Lingard. Every single year he comes out, races at Kartmasters as a privateer, and said he will do it as long as he can hold the steering wheel. And he's quick.
I love that.
And he's quick.
What a good news story that would be.
Yeah, why do I love the privateers? Because karting is grassroots motorsport. Is Kartmasters grassroots? No, because it is the top of the tree in British karting. It's ultra professional. However, once the privateers cannot aspire to enter Kartmasters and have a chance, even if it's a small chance, of racing of winning and racing with all the big names, then you've lost something out of the sport that it's going to be very hard to maintain.
It's the David and Goliath story, isn't it, Henry?
Will we see a privateer win? It's doubtful, but the key thing is, and this is what I love about Kartmasters, Piers, is that it can happen. It could happen.
And you've got to be in it to win it. And if you're in it, you can win it, because strange things have happened at Kartmasters over the years.
Exactly. It's a long event. Don't peak too soon. Speaking of peaking, that's perfect timing.
Absolutely
Piers.
perfect timing. Just rolling into our lovely accommodation
Our
for the week.
boudoir for the boudoir, but separate boudoirs.
Separate, yes, of
I mean,
course.
yeah.
But we're looking forward to a great effectively nearly a week's racing.
Yes.
That's the thing about Kartmasters as well. It's not just a 2-day event.
If we've even brought up a couple of winners in this feature, then we'll be doing well, because if there's one thing that is predictable about Kartmasters, is that it's going to be very unpredictable. But
Predictably unpredictable, just the way we like it. And Henry, it's going to be an absolute pleasure to commentate alongside you for the whole thing. And we'll see how it all unfolds and make sure that you all at home are watching all throughout the week and all the way through until Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, but before we hit the track, should we hit the bar first? Yeah. Be fair too.